So I was writing in my journal this morning, and as I've been going through the day and allowing things to just enter into a flow state, I realized how important this channel is for me in terms of my own flow state and just allowing myself to speak effortlessly and just not really have a fixed plan on what this is, on what this video is, on what this channel is, and just allow it to be and flow and evolve however it needs to, however it wants to. So I kind of released control a little bit on, well, a bit, on how I present this channel, or at least mentally, how I'm mentally framing it in my mind, because it probably didn't come across this way before, or it might have, but I just was feeling kind of like things needed to be presented in a certain way. Things needed to be said in a certain way, like how I'm speaking. I was just overly critical of myself and of what I am creating and what I'm saying. And that doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to put a limitation on how you want to speak and what you want to say and how things are meant to be and how they're meant to come through, you know? So I've just released that, and it feels really good. And I'm excited for the journey that this channel is going to be embarking on. I'm excited for what's to come of this. Really just releasing all pressure and all limitation on these videos and what they are and what they're meant to be. And ultimately just leaving it up to Source to basically guide this. And I'm just kind of allowing myself to be a channel, a direct channel for what wants to come through. So sometimes I might get on here and not know at all what the video is going to be about. I just kind of allow things to take form, take shape, however it is meant to come together. So I didn't really have a message for today, but I did write in my journal earlier. It's a time to start that project, and that goes into this that I'm speaking of right now. This thing that I've been wanting to do, or that I've been thinking about doing for so long, but never really took the steps to really commit to it, because I had placed so much rigidity around this thing, the thing that I want to do, which is really just open expression. It's just openly speaking my mind and the things that come to me and the things that are meant to be said at this time. You can really hear my throat chakra opening and activating right now, because it's been repressed for so long that now it's finally ready to just fully be present, fully be embodied in its fullness, and just sharing that with you guys, sharing that with myself as well, watching these videos back and letting that just be and allowing that to resonate with whoever it's meant to resonate with. You know, I'm not necessarily placing an intention on these videos other than just knowing that they are created from a space of love, from a space of flow and alignment, and knowing that the right people who find them will resonate if they're meant to. The videos are meant to find whoever they're meant for. I'm not putting any kind of limitations on this. So yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff. And I've also been thinking about this in terms of my own journey and in my own process of how I want to be showing up in the world and how I can kind of start activating more routines, more positive routines in my day. Sorry, my lips are really dry. I'm just going to put on just gonna put on some gloss, which I'm like running pretty low. The air has been so dry, so yeah. Oof. Been drinking so much water lately, and even still, like, my skin is just like, ooh, needs extra moisture. Okay, allowing these things to breathe, allowing these things to flow naturally, and not putting a cap on them, not putting a limitation on anything, and just letting it be, letting it exist, and letting it come together as it wants to. Fun. Sounds like so much fun. And the other part of this is that it allows me to also get into a bit of a flow state for my day. Like, as I start my day, I think these videos are going to be super helpful for me as well, just letting myself kind of breathe into the presence and let the flow state kind of spark up, you know? Like, before I diving into my own creative projects and other things that I want to do and create, I can allow these videos to be that sort of starting point, that easing in to the creative flow state that I like to create from. And that just seems like a low barrier to entry way of doing that. So I'm really excited for what these videos are going to be. In addition, I'm also looking forward to, I can't remember the other point that I was going to say, so I'm just going to get into the actual thing that I wrote down, which is a time for expansion. It's time to start that project. So, what is the thing that you have been putting off or overthinking or not putting action towards because of your own high standards or your own limitations or your own constrictions on what that thing needs to be, what it needs to look like, and how it needs to be shared and presented? What is the thing that you are holding yourself back from? Probably something you've been wanting to do for so long and haven't yet allowed it. Now is the perfect time to take action on those things. Take baby steps on it. Take one step. Don't focus on the final outcome of it. Just focus on what is the next step that I can take right now that is going to lead me in that direction. That's going to lead me towards the ultimate goal that I have, which is just to do that thing, you know? Like, what is that thing for you? And also, what is one thing that you can do today, right now, after you watch this video, that can lead you in that trajectory, in that direction? Maybe it's making that account. You don't have to post anything yet, but maybe it's just setting it up. Maybe it's setting up that store, or maybe it's writing that email, or maybe it's drafting a mock-up or sketching an idea. Maybe it's writing down what are the things that I want to do. You know, maybe you don't know yet. Maybe it's something that still needs to come together in your mind, or that you still need to feel through. Give yourself the time and space to do that today. I invite you to, you know, there's no pressure, you don't have to, but it's definitely, the energies working right now are so supportive of this right now. And I'm filming this on February 23rd. We just had the 222 portal yesterday. And it's 2026, by the way, in case you're watching this in the future. And there is just, I can just feel it. I can feel it in the collective, that there is a lot that needs to be expressed There's a lot that is ready to come out. There's a lot that's ready to be said. Oh my gosh, even like, like the word vomit is coming out. There's a lot that's ready to be presented. There's a lot that's ready to be shared, said, expressed, created, even thought about. There's just so much. And it's about releasing it. It's about letting it be free. It's about allowing yourself the freedom that you deserve to express these things that you love, that you want to do. And knowing that in doing so, you're going to bring so much peace and clarity, and I'm hearing activation to yourself and to the world, to the people engaging with the things that you are creating. It's so healing. You're healing so many people by showing up for yourself, by doing the thing that you want to do. And you're assisting others in showing them that they can also do it. They can do it too. There doesn't have to be such a high barrier to entry. There doesn't have to be such a constriction. There doesn't have to be anything limiting on this. Just allowing yourself that creative freedom to be yourself and to do the things that you want to do. So all that to say, I've been thinking through what this channel is going to be, wants to be, and I'm kind of releasing control. I'm releasing the reins. And all I know is it feels good for me to give myself the space to express freely. It feels good for me in my body, in my soul, in my spirit to allow myself the opportunities to be free in my expression. I don't know, it's not going to be wrapped up in a perfect little bow, It's sort of messy and it's sort of free, and it's winding and it's a journey. It's not straightforward. It's not exact. It's just free, and it's exactly as it's meant to be. These messages are coming through exactly as they're meant to, in perfect timing, and just trusting in that. I know that I'm doing exactly what I'm meant to be doing, and I'm not needing to force things into a certain direction or force things into a box or in a presentation, a presentable format. Yeah, I'm letting it be and seeing what happens. So yeah, that's the video for today. I'm really looking forward to this journey. Right now I'm feeling called to show up more consistently here, and so that's what I'm going to be doing. So you'll probably be seeing more videos from me. And I don't know what we're going to be talking about, but I can guarantee that it's going to feel right. I'm going to continue allowing these open channels for my own personal expression and for my own creative flow. And I think it's going to grow into something really exciting. So if this video resonated with you, feel free to like the video. You can subscribe to the channel if you feel called to. And I'll see you again here very soon. Take care.